Ramona here. Thanks for coming back to my channel. So today is super exciting. It is my 3-month lock anniversary. So 3 months ago was the final day of my installation, and there's been a lot of progress. So I just want to share that with you, but also stick around for after my update, and I will talk about why I got Sisterlocks in the first place, and if I regret that decision or not. So yeah. So as far as my locks are progressing, there is so much budding, and some of my locks are starting to shoot as well. So after your locks bud and they get that little ball of hair on the end, from there the lock will start to kind of frizz up all the way up or down the shaft. It can start at the root or it can start at the end of your hair, and it will just start to get kind of fuzzy, and it grows in size. And for a while, once like all of your locks start to look like that, the hair has a lot of volume, and there's just so much like frizziness that people deal with, but it's a really good sign because it means your locks are maturing. So after that, there's only one more stage before they fully mat into place, and then finally they're mature. And so this just tells me that I'm moving along in this journey in a positive direction, and I'm super excited about it. So far I have had no slippage whatsoever, and that has been such a blessing. And yeah, so I want to try and find some of my more mature locks for you to kind of show you what they're looking like. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so here's a really good example. It's not even a bud anymore. It's really just like a matured end for the most part. It's still kind of loose. It's not very dense yet. It'll definitely grow in density, but it's like a nicely sealed off end. And you can see there's like a lot of frizz up here. Let me see. Does it work if I get closer? I don't know. But I'll hold it back here, and then I'll see if I need to do a close-up on it. But yeah, this whole hair shaft is super is getting super frizzy and all of that. So I'm really excited to start to see locks like that. There are also some locks in the back. I'm probably gonna have to do a close-up for these, but they're really starting to get fuzzy at the root. But my loctician thinks that my locks will be fully settled in like under a year. She was like, these are settling really quickly, and that just makes me so excited. No more braiding and banding. But yeah, here's some like here's a newer bud. I don't know, at this point it's just kind of like all over the place. Some of the ends are still kind of loose, but oh, here's like a good, and it's sealed off. It may not totally look like it, but I feel like it's a lot easier to find these when I'm like looking in the mirror and not making a YouTube video. Whenever I pull out the camera, then it's like, oh, I don't have any buds. Here's like another little one. But I promise you, they're there. The hair is maturing. It's looking a lot fuller. And even after like only 2 retightenings, it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's gotten a little bit of length, just a tiny bit. And it's just been great. I don't know. So let's move on to why I got Sisterlocks in the first place. So back when I was a loose natural, I really loved taking care of my hair, and like I did a lot of twist outs. I liked to find new styles, but it was just getting to a point where it was kind of exhausting. It would take me anywhere from 1 to 3 hours just to do a twist out. And like, I mean, anyone with type 4 hair knows what that's like. It just got really old for me, especially because back in October, it's July right now, so like 9 or 10 months ago I got married, and like I just wanted to hang out with my like brand new husband, you know? And there would just be like a few days a week where like we just couldn't hang out as much because I had to go do my hair. And that was when I think I realized how much time it was taking me to do my hair, and I just got tired of it, and I stopped like doing as much with it. It was getting really dry, and I just didn't really know what to do. And I had been thinking about locking my hair since I was about 16, and I'm 23 now. I'll be 24 in a few months. And so I was just like, yeah, I think it might be time to lock my hair. But something was always keeping me from doing it in the past. So I feel like there were a lot of things that were keep holding me back from getting locks back when I wanted to, because I was dancing all the time. And if I had like long dreadlocks, it would be hard to put them up in a bun. And I know whenever I had passion twists or any kind of like twist or braid hairstyle, then when I would do turns in ballet class, like my weight was not evenly distributed because the bun was so big, and it kind of would always be slightly off to the side, and it would throw me off. I couldn't do as many turns. So yeah. But now I'm done college. I was a dance major in college, and I'm in the process of switching careers. And so I'm like, there's really nothing holding me back from getting locks anymore. So why don't I just do it? And I was looking online for like how I would want to establish them. And I had seen Sisterlocks before, but I'd never really considered them. But I started seeing all of these videos on YouTube. I would see people's blog posts about them, and I just saw more and more pictures, and I fell down this rabbit hole, and I just completely fell in love with Sisterlocks. And that was that. The rest is history. So maybe a week or two after I fell into that rabbit hole, I scheduled my consultation, and then 2 weeks after that I got the installation, and here I am. So I'm loving the journey so far. And is there anything I regret about it at this point? Hard no. I have loved every minute of this journey. It has been such a blessing to me. The time that it takes to style my hair has decreased by like at least 100%, because most days I just wake up. Like I sleep on a satin pillowcase, so most days I don't even wear a bonnet, and I just sleep with my hair as is, and I wake up and it looks beautiful, and it's just really, really nice. I still have the option to style it if I want to and if I have the time, and I do. I like to do braid outs. I like to try different hairstyles. I'll put a link to the video of the hairstyles that I like to do most of the time. It'll be right up there, or up there, one of them. It'll be up there somewhere. But yeah, so it's great because it gives me the best of both worlds. It's super low maintenance, but I can still style it really any way that I could have when my hair was natural. Whereas I think with traditional locks or freeform locks, while they're so beautiful, I don't think that it would fit like my desires as well, just because I like to be able to do intricate styles, and I can't do it as much if the locks are thicker. But I did seriously consider traditional locks too, and like when I see people with them, they're just so beautiful. I think like all of them are just gorgeous. So yeah, that is essentially why I decided to get Sisterlocks. And just in case you weren't clear before, I do not regret them at all. If you are considering getting Sisterlocks, please get them. Just do it. And yeah, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.